3 Magic Words, the timeless key to turning your dreams into reality. Written and published by Spark Sprit 10. Imagine possessing a key that could unlock every door standing between you and your wildest dreams, not through complex rituals or endless positive thinking exercises, but through 3 simple yet profound words that have transformed the lives of thousands. Words so potent they've helped people manifest everything from dream careers to soulmate relationships, from financial abundance to perfect health. These aren't just any words. They are ancient wisdom distilled into modern power, backed by cutting-edge neuroscience and quantum physics. The secret that billionaires, world-class athletes, and history's greatest achievers have known but never fully revealed until now. Are you ready to discover the 3 magic words that will bridge the gap between where you are and where you've always wanted to be? Lesson 1. I Am creates reality before action begins. The most powerful force in the universe lies within 2 simple words, I am. These words serve as the foundation of all creation, the starting point from which reality springs forth. Before any physical action takes place, before any manifestation becomes visible, the declaration of I am sets the universal forces in motion. When you speak these words, you tap into the very essence of creation itself. Think of I am as the divine spark that ignites the flame of manifestation. Every time you make an I am statement, you're literally programming your consciousness with a specific frequency that begins attracting corresponding experiences into your life. This isn't merely positive thinking or wishful dreaming. It's a fundamental law of consciousness that has been understood by mystics and masters throughout the ages. The power of I am works because it connects directly with your subconscious mind, which doesn't distinguish between what is real and what is imagined. When you declare, I am successful, your subconscious mind begins working immediately to align your thoughts, feelings, and actions with that statement. It's like planting a seed in fertile soil. Once planted, it naturally begins to grow and develop according to its inherent pattern. Scientists have discovered that our brains create neural pathways based on our thoughts and beliefs. When you consistently use I am statements, you're literally rewiring your brain to support your desired reality. The neurons that fire together wire together, creating strong connections that support your new way of being. This biological process begins the moment you make your declaration, long before any external changes become visible. Consider what happens when you say, I am wealthy. The moment these words leave your lips, your perception begins to shift. You start noticing opportunities you might have missed before. Your decision-making aligns with abundance consciousness, and your energy vibration changes to match that of prosperity. All of this happens before you take any physical action toward creating wealth. The I am statement initiates a cascade of internal changes that eventually manifest in your external reality. The key to using I am effectively lies in understanding that you're not trying to convince yourself of something that isn't true. Instead, you're acknowledging and activating a potential that already exists within you. Every possibility you can imagine already exists in the quantum field of infinite potential. Your I am statements simply select which possibilities you wish to bring into physical manifestation. Your words carry creative power because they are an expression of your consciousness, which is itself a focal point of universal consciousness. When you declare, I am, you're speaking with the voice of creation itself. This is why it's crucial to be mindful of what you attach to these powerful words. Every time you say, I am tired, or I am broke, you're using the same creative force to manifest those conditions in your life. The practice of conscious I am declarations requires presence and awareness. It's not about mindlessly repeating affirmations, but rather about feeling the truth and power of your statements as you speak them. Feel the reality of what you're declaring as if it's already manifest. Let the words resonate through your entire being, knowing that the moment you speak them, universal forces begin arranging circumstances to match your declaration. I am statements create reality on all levels: physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual. They affect your health, relationships, career, and every other aspect of your life. By consciously choosing your I am declarations, you're literally choosing which version of reality you wish to experience. This is the fundamental secret of manifestation. Reality follows your I am declarations with absolute precision. Start paying attention to your I am statements, both conscious and unconscious. Notice how they shape your experience of reality. Begin deliberately choosing empowering declarations that align with your desired experiences. The universe responds to your I am statements with unwavering accuracy, creating the reality you declare into existence. Lesson 2. Speaking power awakens dormant creation energy. Words carry a vibrational frequency that resonates through the fabric of reality itself. When we speak with conscious intention, we activate dormant creative forces within ourselves that have remained untapped throughout our lives. These forces are not mystical or supernatural. They are natural abilities we all possess but rarely access fully. The human voice is one of the most powerful tools we have for manifestation. Each word we speak sends ripples of energy through the quantum field, affecting not only our immediate environment but also the deeper layers of consciousness that shape our reality. This creative power lies dormant within our vocal cords, waiting to be awakened through purposeful speech. Ancient cultures understood this profound connection between spoken words and creation. The Egyptian hieroglyphs depict the god speaking the world into existence, while many other traditions speak of divine words that brought forth reality. These weren't mere myths, but rather sophisticated understandings of how consciousness interacts with the physical world through the medium of sound and intention. To awaken your dormant creation energy, begin by speaking with full awareness. Notice how different words feel as they form in your throat and exit your mouth. Some words will feel heavy and dense, while others seem to float effortlessly into the air. This sensory awareness is the first step in recognizing the power your voice holds. Practice speaking your desires into existence with the same certainty you use to state obvious facts. When you say, "The sky is blue," or "Water is wet," you have absolute conviction in these statements. Apply this same level of unwavering belief to statements about what you wish to create. Your creative energy responds to certainty, not to wishful thinking or doubt. The key to awakening your speaking power lies in consistency and intention. Set aside time each day to speak your intentions aloud. Morning and evening are particularly powerful times, as your consciousness is naturally more receptive during these transition periods. Speak clearly and with purpose, feeling the vibration of each word resonate through your body. As you develop this practice, you'll begin to notice subtle changes in how your words affect your environment. People may respond to you differently, opportunities may appear more frequently, and your manifestations may occur more rapidly. These are signs that your dormant creation energy is awakening. Your speaking power extends beyond formal declarations or affirmations. Every word you utter throughout the day carries creative force. Begin monitoring your casual speech, eliminating phrases that undermine your creative power, such as "I can't," "It's impossible," or "I'll never." Replace these with empowering alternatives that align with your desires. The awakening of your creation energy through speech is a gradual process that requires patience and dedication. Like any natural force, it responds best to consistent, focused attention rather than sporadic bursts of effort. Create a daily speaking ritual that feels authentic to you and maintain it, even when immediate results aren't apparent. Your voice is a bridge between your internal world of thoughts and desires and the external world of physical manifestation. As you strengthen this bridge through conscious speaking practices, you'll find yourself able to manifest your desires with increasing ease and precision. The dormant creation energy within you is vast and powerful. It simply awaits your command through the conscious use of your speaking power. Lesson 3. Divine words command universal forces instantly. The universe operates through an intricate system of laws and forces that respond to our conscious commands. When we understand how to harness divine words, we gain the ability to direct these universal forces with precision and immediacy. This power lies in the recognition that words are not mere sounds or symbols, but concentrated packets of energy that resonate with the fabric of reality itself. Divine words carry a specific frequency that aligns with the creative force of the universe. When spoken with clear intention and unwavering belief, these words act as bridges between thought and manifestation. The key to their effectiveness lies in their ability to tap into the quantum field, where all possibilities exist simultaneously. By using divine words, we collapse these possibilities into our desired reality. The process begins with understanding that universal forces are neither separate from us nor external to us. They are ever present, waiting to be directed by conscious intention. When we speak divine words, we're not merely making requests to an external power, we're activating our inherent ability to shape reality. These words act as catalysts, setting in motion a chain of events that brings our desires into physical form. Consider the profound impact of declarations such as "I decree," "I command," or "I declare." These phrases, when spoken with authority and conviction, create ripples in the quantum field. They carry the weight of divine authority because they emerge from our recognition of our true nature as creators. The universe doesn't distinguish between what we consider possible or impossible. It simply responds to the energy we project through our words. The instant nature of this command system relies on the principle of non-local communication in quantum physics. Just as particles can influence each other instantaneously across vast distances, our divine words can affect reality without the limitations of time and space. This explains why sometimes manifestations occur seemingly out of nowhere, defying conventional cause and effect relationships. To effectively command universal forces, we must speak from a place of absolute certainty. This requires cultivating a deep understanding of our divine nature and our rightful place as co-creators with the universe. When we speak divine words, we're not hoping or wishing, we're exercising our natural creative authority. The universe responds not to the words themselves, but to the consciousness behind them. The practice of using divine words involves more than just speaking them aloud. It requires alignment between our thoughts, feelings, and words. This alignment creates a powerful resonance that the universal forces cannot ignore. When we declare something with our whole being, we create a clear channel through which manifestation can flow. Speaking divine words also requires responsibility and wisdom. These are not tools for manipulating reality for selfish ends, but rather for aligning our creative power with the highest good. The most effective commands are those that serve not only our individual growth but contribute to the well-being of all. To enhance the power of divine words, maintain a state of gratitude and expectancy. Gratitude acknowledges that what we desire is already present in the quantum field, while expectancy keeps us open to receiving. This combination creates an energetic signature that universal forces naturally respond to. Divine words work through your consciousness, not despite it. If there's internal resistance or doubt, address these first. Clear any limiting beliefs that might create static in your communication with universal forces. The clearer your channel, the more immediate and powerful your manifestations will be. Practice speaking divine words with increasing confidence and authority. Start with small manifestations to build your trust in this process. As you witness the universe responding to your commands, your ability to work with these forces will naturally expand. The key is consistency and unwavering faith in your divine creative power. Lesson 4. Sacred language shapes matter through consciousness. Throughout human history, mystics and spiritual teachers have known that sacred language holds the power to shape physical reality through the medium of consciousness. Modern science is now catching up to this ancient wisdom, revealing the profound connection between consciousness, language, and the material world. Words are not merely abstract symbols or sounds. They are carriers of conscious intent and creative force. When we speak with awareness and purpose, we tap into the fundamental creative power that underpins all of existence. Sacred language elevates ordinary speech into a tool for manifestation by infusing it with heightened consciousness and clear intention. The process begins with understanding that consciousness itself is the primary force in the universe. Rather than being a byproduct of physical matter, consciousness is the field from which matter emerges. Our thoughts, beliefs, and especially our words serve as bridges between pure consciousness and material reality. Sacred language provides the precise frequencies needed to influence this field of infinite possibility. Ancient traditions recognized certain words and sounds as particularly powerful for manifestation. Sanskrit mantras, Hebrew prayers, Egyptian hieroglyphs, and indigenous chants all worked with this principle. These cultures understood that specific vocal vibrations, combined with focused consciousness, could directly affect the material world. While the exact sounds varied between traditions, the underlying science remained the same. Sacred speech patterns create corresponding patterns in physical reality. Today we can work with sacred language in both traditional and modern ways. The key is maintaining a state of heightened awareness while speaking words of power, rather than casual or unconscious speech. Sacred language requires full presence and intention. Word is chosen carefully and spoken with complete conviction about its manifestation power. To begin working with sacred language, start by treating all speech as potentially sacred. Notice how different words feel in your body when you speak them. Pay attention to the subtle energetic effects of positive versus negative language. Practice speaking with greater consciousness and purpose, even in everyday conversation. When working specifically with manifestation, choose words that align with the frequency of your desired outcome. If you seek abundance, use words that carry prosperity consciousness. Wealth, abundance, prosperity, riches. For healing, employ words of wholeness, health, vitality, and well-being. The exact words matter less than the consciousness behind them. Sacred language also involves listening to the deeper meaning beneath words, beyond their dictionary definitions. Words carry centuries of accumulated power and association. When we speak with awareness of this deeper dimension, we access their full creative potential. This requires slowing down, speaking with presence, and truly feeling the resonance of each word. Combining sacred language with visualization amplifies its manifestation power. As you speak words of creation, see and feel their effects already manifesting. Let the words paint vivid pictures in your mind while allowing their vibrations to ripple out through your body and into the quantum field. This multisensory approach accelerates the materialization process. Sacred language works through consciousness, not force. Rather than trying to command reality, allow your conscious words to invite new possibilities into being. Approach the practice with reverence, humility, and gratitude. Trust in the inherent creative power of elevated speech combined with clear intention. Through regular practice with sacred language, you'll develop greater sensitivity to the connection between consciousness, words, and physical manifestation. Your speech will naturally become more purposeful and powerful. You'll find yourself choosing words more carefully and speaking with enhanced awareness of their creative potential. Most importantly, you'll witness firsthand how sacred language shapes matter through the medium of consciousness. Lesson 5. Magic activates when you claim your creator power. The moment you truly accept and embrace your innate creative power, a profound transformation begins to unfold in your life. This acceptance isn't merely intellectual understanding. It's a deep cellular recognition of your divine nature as a creator being. When you claim this power, you activate dormant abilities that have always existed within you, waiting to be awakened. Your creator power isn't something you need to acquire or earn. It's your birthright. Think of it as a radio that's always been inside you, but perhaps you've never turned it on or tuned it to the right frequency. The power becomes activated when you acknowledge and claim it with absolute certainty. This certainty comes from understanding that you are an extension of the universal creative force expressed in human form. Many people struggle with claiming their creative power because of deeply ingrained limiting beliefs. These beliefs act like heavy chains, restraining your natural ability to manifest and create. Perhaps you've been taught that you're powerless, that life happens to you rather than through you, or that it's somehow wrong or egotistical to claim your divine creative nature. These beliefs must be recognized and released for your magic to fully activate. The activation process begins with a decisive moment of claiming. This is your declaration to the universe and to yourself that you are ready to step into your power. It's similar to turning on a light switch. The electricity was always there, but the conscious action of flipping the switch allows the light to shine. Your declaration might be as simple as stating, "I claim my power as a divine creator being," but it must be spoken with complete conviction and felt throughout your entire being. As you claim your power, you may notice shifts in your energy and awareness. Colors might appear brighter, synchronicities may increase, and you might feel a new sense of aliveness coursing through your body. These are signs that your creator frequency is activating. Your intuition becomes sharper, and you begin to notice the direct connection between your thoughts, words, and physical reality. The activation of your creator power requires consistent reinforcement through daily practices. This includes speaking your truth with authority, making conscious choices, and taking inspired action. Each time you consciously create, even in small ways, you strengthen your connection to your creative force. Start with simple manifestations, perhaps calling in a parking spot or manifesting a specific encounter, and gradually work your way up to larger creations. As your confidence grows, your environment will begin to respond differently to you. As your creator power activates, people may treat you with more respect, opportunities may appear more frequently, and your manifestations may occur more rapidly. This is because you're operating at a higher frequency of consciousness, where your creative power naturally expresses itself with greater ease and efficiency. Claiming your creator power also comes with responsibility. As you become more aware of your ability to affect reality, it becomes crucial to maintain high levels of consciousness about your thoughts, words, and intentions. Everything you think and speak carries creative force, so cultivating awareness and choosing wisely becomes essential. The activation of your magic through claiming your creator power is not a one-time event, but an ongoing process of expansion. Each day presents new opportunities to deepen your connection to your creative force and express it more fully in the world. As you continue to claim and reclaim your power, your ability to consciously create your reality grows stronger, and your life becomes an ever-expanding expression of your divine creative nature. This chapter marks a crucial turning point in your journey of conscious creation. By fully claiming your creator power, you set in motion a cascade of transformative events that will reshape your reality according to your highest intentions. Your magic has always been within you. Now is the time to activate it fully and step into your role as a conscious creator of your life experience. Lesson 6. I am statements write your entire reality. The profound power of I am statements lies in their ability to completely reconstruct your reality from the ground up. These statements serve as direct commands to your subconscious mind and the universal creative force, initiating a complete transformation of your life circumstances from the inside out. When you declare, I am, you are engaging the highest creative force in existence, the same force that speaks worlds into being. The secret to mastering I am statements lies in understanding that they work at multiple levels simultaneously. At the neurological level, these declarations create new neural pathways in your brain, literally rewiring your thought patterns and belief systems. Each time you make an I am statement with conviction, you strengthen these pathways, making them more dominant than your old patterns of thinking. Your brain begins to seek out evidence to support your new declaration, fundamentally altering how you perceive and interact with the world around you. Consider the statement, I am abundant. When you first make this declaration, especially if you've lived with scarcity consciousness, it might feel foreign or false. However, as you persistently maintain the statement, your brain begins to notice opportunities for abundance that were always present but previously filtered out by your consciousness. You start recognizing the abundance in nature, in your relationships, in your abilities, and in the possibilities surrounding you. This shift in perception leads to new actions, which in turn create new results that align with your declaration. The real magic happens when you combine I am statements with emotional energy. Emotions are the fuel that powers your declarations into manifestation. When you declare, I am successful, while feeling the joy, confidence, and satisfaction of success, you create a powerful resonance that attracts corresponding circumstances into your life. This is not merely positive thinking, it's conscious reality creation at its most fundamental level. Beyond individual transformation, I am statements affect your energy field and your interaction with the quantum field of possibility. Every I am declaration sends ripples through the fabric of reality, organizing energy and matter to align with your stated truth. This is why it's crucial to be mindful of what you attach to I am in your daily speech and thoughts. Each declaration is a seed planted in the fertile soil of universal consciousness. To use I am statements effectively, you must maintain unwavering consistency. This means avoiding contradictory statements and negative declarations. If you declare, I am wealthy, but then say, I am broke, you create confusion in the creative process. The universe responds to your dominant vibration, so maintaining clarity and consistency in your declarations is essential for successful manifestation. The true power of I am statements becomes evident when you observe how they influence your behavior and choices. When you declare, I am healthy, you naturally begin making healthier choices. When you declare, I am productive, you find yourself taking more focused and effective action. These statements create a self-fulfilling prophecy by altering both your consciousness and your actions. Advanced practitioners understand that I am statements can be used to transcend current limitations and access higher states of consciousness. By declaring I am infinite potential, or I am pure consciousness, you begin to experience reality from an expanded perspective. These declarations help you break free from the constraints of conditioned thinking and access broader realms of possibility. Your I am declarations are constantly shaping your experience of reality. By consciously choosing empowering statements and maintaining them with emotional conviction, you can systematically transform every aspect of your life. You are always using I am power, whether consciously or unconsciously. By taking conscious control of these declarations, you assume the role of active creator in your life experience. Lesson 7. Ancient words unlock manifestation naturally. Throughout history, ancient civilizations have recognized and harnessed the power of sacred words to manifest their desires and connect with universal forces. These time-tested practices continue to hold profound relevance in our modern world, offering natural and effective ways to activate manifestation power. The Sanskrit language, often called the mother of all languages, contains powerful mantras that have been used for thousands of years to create specific outcomes. The vibration of these sacred sounds affects our consciousness and the physical world around us. When we chant, for instance, we tap into the primordial sound of creation itself, aligning our energy with a universal creative force. Ancient Egyptian hieroglyphs were more than just a writing system. They were considered living symbols that carried magical properties. The priests and priestesses understood that certain combinations of these sacred symbols could influence reality and bring forth desired manifestations. They would carefully select and arrange these symbols in specific patterns to create powerful spells and invocations that would activate natural forces. Hebrew mystics developed elaborate systems of word magic through Kabbalah, understanding that each letter contains specific creative frequencies. They believed that the 22 letters of the Hebrew alphabet were the building blocks of creation itself, and by properly combining these letters, one could access tremendous manifestation power. The practice of gematria, assigning numerical values to words and finding hidden connections, reveals deeper layers of meaning and power within sacred texts. Native American traditions have long emphasized the sacred nature of spoken words. Their medicine men and women understood that words carried spirit energy and could be used to heal, manifest, and transform reality. They would carefully choose their words in ceremonies and daily life, knowing that each utterance held the power to affect the natural world. These ancient practices worked with natural laws rather than against them. They understood that manifestation is not about forcing outcomes, but about aligning with a natural flow of universal energy. Traditional Hawaiian huna teachings emphasize the power of words through what they call kahuna, the practice of blessing and directing energy through specific phrases and intentions. In various traditions, the recitation of specific mantras was known to activate different aspects of consciousness and reality. The ancient texts speak of vox dei, the power of manifesting through speech, which could be developed through dedicated practice and pure intention. These mantras were not merely repeated mindlessly, but were understood as tools for accessing deeper levels of creative power. Chinese Taoist masters developed a sophisticated understanding of how sounds and words could influence the flow of qi, or life force energy. They created specific tonal patterns and phrases that could harmonize the body's energy centers and attract desired outcomes. The practice of qigong often incorporated specific sounds associated with different organs and elements, demonstrating the physical impact of sacred speech. Today, we can incorporate these ancient wisdom traditions into our modern manifestation practice. By studying and respectfully adapting these time-tested methods, we can access deeper levels of creative power. The key is to approach these practices with reverence and understanding, recognizing that they represent thousands of years of human spiritual development and practical application. Working with ancient words and practices connects us to a vast lineage of wisdom keepers who understood the natural laws of manifestation. When we utilize these traditional methods, we tap into well-established energy patterns that have been strengthened by countless practitioners over millennia. These ancient words carry within them the accumulated power of all those who have used them before us, making them particularly potent tools for manifestation. The beauty of these ancient practices lies in their simplicity and natural alignment with universal laws. They remind us that manifestation is not a modern invention, but a fundamental aspect of human consciousness that has been understood and utilized throughout history. By incorporating these time-tested methods into our practice, we can unlock manifestation power in harmony with natural laws and ancient wisdom. Lesson 8. Universal language speaks directly to creation. The universe operates through a sophisticated system of communication that transcends human languages and speaks directly to the fabric of creation itself. This universal language exists in symbols, energetic patterns, and vibrational frequencies that form the underlying structure of reality. When we learn to attune ourselves to this cosmic dialogue, we gain the ability to communicate our desires and intentions directly to the creative forces that shape our world. The universal language operates on multiple levels simultaneously, much like the way quantum particles can exist in several states at once. It encompasses both the physical and metaphysical realms, bridging the gap between thought and manifestation. This language doesn't rely on words in the traditional sense, but rather on pure intention, emotional resonance, and energetic alignment. By understanding and utilizing this fundamental mode of communication, we can bypass the limitations of human speech and connect directly with the creative force of the universe. Consider how animals communicate across species barriers or how plants share information through underground mycelial networks. These natural systems demonstrate that communication exists far beyond our conventional understanding of language. The universal language functions in a similar way, using energy patterns that are recognized and responded to by all aspects of creation. When we align our consciousness with these patterns, we become fluent in the language of manifestation. To speak this universal language, we must first quiet our minds and tune into the subtle frequencies that surround us. This requires developing a sensitivity to energy and learning to recognize the symbols and patterns that the universe uses to communicate. These might appear as recurring numbers, synchronicities, or intuitive feelings that guide us toward our desires. By paying attention to these signs and responding with clear intention, we establish a two-way conversation with the creative forces of the universe. The practice of speaking this universal language involves more than just mental understanding. It requires full emotional and energetic participation. When we generate feelings of gratitude, love, and joy, we create vibrations that resonate with the highest frequencies of creation. These emotional states act as amplifiers for our intentions, broadcasting them clearly into the universal field of consciousness. Our thoughts and feelings create ripples in the quantum field, affecting the probability of certain outcomes materializing in our physical reality. By learning to modulate these energetic emissions consciously, we can influence the manifestation process more effectively. This requires maintaining a state of coherent consciousness, where our thoughts, emotions, and actions align with our desired outcomes. Visualization plays a crucial role in speaking the universal language. When we create vivid mental images of our desired reality, we're not just daydreaming, we're actually programming the quantum field with specific instructions. These visual instructions, combined with emotional energy and clear intention, form complete sentences in a universal language that creation understands and responds to immediately. The universal language also operates through symbolic representation. Sacred geometry, archetypal images, and natural patterns all carry specific energetic signatures that the universe recognizes. By incorporating these symbols into our consciousness and working with them intentionally, we can communicate our desires more precisely to the creative forces of the universe. Learning to speak this universal language requires practice and patience. Start by spending time in nature, observing the patterns and rhythms that surround you. Pay attention to your dreams and intuitive insights, as these often contain messages encoded in universal symbols. Develop your ability to sense energy and recognize the subtle ways the universe responds to your thoughts and intentions. Through consistent practice and deepening awareness, you'll discover that this universal language becomes as natural as breathing. You'll find yourself naturally aligned with the creative forces of the universe, able to communicate your desires clearly and effectively. This direct line of communication with creation opens up limitless possibilities for manifestation and allows you to participate consciously in shaping your reality. The universe is constantly speaking to us through this ancient and eternal language. As we develop our fluency in the cosmic communication system, we become more effective co-creators, able to manifest our desires with greater ease and precision. The key lies in remembering that we are not separate from this universal creative force, but are integral parts of it, naturally endowed with the ability to speak its language and participate in its endless dance of creation. Final lesson: divine speech commands reality to reshape itself. The journey through conscious creation culminates in mastering divine speech, the ultimate tool for commanding reality itself. This profound ability emerges when we fully integrate the understanding that our words are not merely sounds, but divine instruments carrying the power to reshape existence according to our will. Divine speech operates at a frequency beyond ordinary communication. It resonates with the very fabric of reality, carrying within it the seeds of transformation. When we speak with divine authority, we tap into the same creative force that birthed universes. This level of manifestation requires complete alignment between our thoughts, beliefs, emotions, and spoken words. There can be no doubt, no hesitation, and no contradiction between what we declare and what we hold true in our hearts. The mastery of divine speech begins with absolute presence. We must be fully conscious of each word we utter, understanding that every syllable carries creative power. This demands a level of mindfulness that transforms casual speaking into sacred declaration. As masters of manifestation, we learn to speak only what we wish to create, maintaining unwavering focus on our desired reality. Just as a skilled conductor guides an orchestra to create magnificent symphonies, divine speech orchestrates the energies of the universe to manifest our desires. Each word becomes a note in the grand composition of our reality. The key lies in maintaining the perfect harmony between our divine declarations and our inner knowing of their truth. When we speak with this level of authority, the universe has no choice but to respond. Consider the difference between saying, "I want to be successful," and declaring, "I am successful." The first statement perpetuates wanting, while the second commands success into being. Divine speech always operates in the present tense, acknowledging the immediate nature of creation. When we truly understand this principle, we realize that time itself bends to accommodate our declarations. The practice of divine speech requires us to elevate our consciousness beyond the limitations of physical reality. We must see ourselves as the divine creators we truly are, speaking our desires into existence with the same authority that brought forth light from darkness. This level of manifestation transcends mere positive thinking or affirmations. It is the active wielding of creative power through conscious declaration. Advanced practitioners learn to infuse their words with specific frequencies of creation. They understand that certain sounds, when combined with focused intention, create powerful resonance patterns that accelerate manifestation. These patterns ripple through the quantum field, reorganizing energy and matter to align with our spoken commands. The true power of divine speech emerges when we release all attachment to how our declarations will manifest. We simply speak our truth with absolute certainty, allowing the universe to orchestrate the perfect circumstances for its realization. This requires deep trust in the creative process and unwavering faith in our divine authority. As we master divine speech, we discover that reality becomes increasingly fluid and responsive to our commands. What once seemed fixed and unchangeable reveals itself to be malleable, readily reshaping itself according to our conscious declarations. This mastery brings with it great responsibility, as we recognize that every word we speak contributes to the collective creation of reality. The ultimate achievement in divine speech is maintaining constant awareness of our creative power while speaking with loving intention for the highest good of all. We learn to command reality not from a place of ego, but from our connection to universal consciousness. Our words become bridges between the infinite potential of the quantum field and the manifest world of form, allowing us to create miracles as naturally as breathing. Through divine speech, we step fully into our role as conscious creators, using our words to shape a reality that reflects the highest expression of our divine nature. This is not just manifestation, it is the art of conscious creation in its purest form, where our words become the brush strokes with which we paint the masterpiece of our existence. Thank you for listening to or reading this from Spark Sprit 10.